Caitlyn Clark just confirmed the news fans have been waiting for her comeback is happening, and the WNBA will never be the same because after weeks of injuries, setbacks, rumors, and silence, she's finally breaking through the doubt. And this return has left fans stunned, rivals worried, and the entire league holding its breath to see what happens next. Her journey back hasn't been easy. Caitlyn Clark's season was supposed to be about domination, but instead it turned into a battle with her own body. First came the groin issues that sidelined her when the Fever needed her most, sparking endless debates about whether she was being protected properly on the court. Then, just as fans thought she was close to returning, disaster struck again. Reports confirm she suffered a bone bruise in her left ankle during solo training in early August. Suddenly, her timeline went from uncertain to completely unpredictable, and questions about whether she would even play again this season started to spread like wildfire. The timing couldn't have been worse. Indiana's guard depth was collapsing around her. Ari McDonald, Julie Colson, and Sophie Cunningham were all sidelined with injuries of their own. What was supposed to be Caitlyn's breakout run had turned into a nightmare, with the team limping toward the finish line. Coaches said they were hopeful, but refused to give a date. And fans, desperate for answers, flooded social media with one question: when is Caitlyn coming back? But that wasn't the whole story. Because while the injuries piled up, the pressure from fans, media, and the league itself only grew louder, making her eventual comeback feel less like a return and more like a high-stakes gamble. With Caitlyn Clark sidelined, the entire WNBA felt different. Ticket sales dipped slightly, broadcast crews scrambled to keep ratings alive, and fans began to realize just how much the league depended on her presence. Every update, whether it came from Coach Stephanie White, an insider leak, or a vague tweet, was dissected like breaking news. Rumors suggested she could return as early as late August, with insiders pointing to key dates against rivals, but nothing was confirmed. That silence only fueled the frenzy. Commentators debated it constantly. Some argued she should sit out the rest of the season to heal. Others said the Fever had no shot at the playoffs without her. Even rival players weighed in. Sophie Cunningham hinted in an interview that almost ready doesn't cut it at this level, suggesting Caitlyn's return needed to be 100% not rushed. Fans weren't sure if that was support,